Alright folks, today we're talking about good old blue hair Destiny, Mr. I let my wife fuck other guys, Destiny, Mr. I'm a leftist, but all my friends are, not all my friends I would say so, but I hang out with Richard Spencer, I hang out with Tim Pool, I hang out with Lauren Southern, I hang out with Lauren Chen, the list goes on and on and on, and for all the conservative and the fascist and etc. he hangs out with, and have just cordial relationships with. So I am I'm making this video because I just saw his video about the killing of Nahel, and I forgot the kid's last name, but Nahel, he was I think Algerian teen in France, French Algerian in France that got shot by police. After a high-speed chase, and they were not in danger at all, and they shot him when he tried to flee. And here's Destiny just making straight up excuses. He doesn't even make an excuse, but he's just justifying that they had the right to fucking shoot him. And this is why I actually fucking hate American leftists. I'm an American as well, but it's up in American, so I would consider myself a third world leftist, but this is what I hate about American leftists. They're like, for them, leftism is just making blue hair, having other men fuck your wife, gay sex, what else? I don't know. Yeah. So what is leftist about Destiny? Outside of that, what makes him lefty? He's not communist, he's not socialist. He's a fucking pro-capitalist, pro-American, pro-imperialist. American leftists, Western leftists are not leftists at all, and from what it shows here, we'll see. Alright, let's roll the tape.
Article. What it says is the guy was in his...
After hundreds gathered in Paris to farewell the French-Algerian teenager whose death at the hands of police has sparked days of unrest. Tens of thousands of officers, including specialist police, have been deployed to cities across France. The situation appears calmer after 4 days of violent protests. Sporadic clashes have taken place, including in Marseille, where police fired tear.
What the fuck is going on? Oh my god.
Discovers a flawless, indulgently fragrance cleaning range.
Tear gas on protesters as street battles unfolded. The French president has been forced to cancel a state trip to Germany to deal with a crisis.
Protests are sweeping France. Here's what you need to know. France has been rocked by a wave of protests after a 17-year-old youth was shot by police near Paris on Tuesday, sparking a ban on demonstrations in some cities. The unrest prompted a crisis response from French President Emmanuel Macron, who held an emergency meeting with ministers as he attempted to bridge divisions and unite the country in his second term. What sparked the protest? Police officers shot dead the teenager Nahel, who was of Algerian heritage during a traffic stop in the Paris suburb of Nanterre, I don't know how to pronounce this shit, earlier this week. Footage of the incident captured by a passerby showed two officers standing on the driver's side of the car, one of whom discharged his gun at the driver despite not appearing to face any immediate threat. The officer said he fired his gun because he was scared the boy would run someone over with the car. Nanterre. I'm not going to try. Prosecutor Pascal Prache said, Prash?
Again, American leftist, came and fucking... Alright, I guess I understand you can't say French words, but why do I would have to overreact? Oh my god, that people have to call these weird names. Yeah, not everybody has fucking anglicized fucking names, alright? So just try the best you can, that's about it. Nanterre. You don't have to go all fucking stupid on us, Nanterre. Just say Nanterre, whatever. That's not probably not even connect. Nanterre, peut-être. But even me as a French speaker, I never heard of this place. But yeah. So you can get people wrong, but you don't have to go. Foreigners have foreign name. Yeah, like I said, leftists or rightists, these are Americans, man, just fucking ignoramuses, man.
French Interior Minister Gerard Darmanin said, what are these names, bro? Wait, what? To address extreme levels of data scraping and system manipulation, we've applied the following temporary limits. Verified accounts are limited to reading 6,000 posts a day, unverified accounts to 600 posts a day, new unverified 5,000 security personnel were deployed, obviously given power to okay. Overseas French stories have also witnessed protests. A man was killed by a stray bullet in Cayenne, capital of French Guyana, during riots on Thursday. Police have also detained at least 28 people in riots in Réunion, a French territory in the Indian Ocean, according to authorities there. What the f are these places? Hold on. Bro, you think I know where any of these places are? Oh, I kind of did. Why are there even islands out here? Was this like...
Oh my god.
some DLC shit that I missed?
Again, this is your foreign policy expert. One of your foreign policy experts. This is like what you call it, destiny. Like, you know, he talks very fast. He, like, you know, he's very intellectual, but, you know, he doesn't know shit about shit outside of fucking America, man. That's what I'm fucking saying. Like, the same thing with fucking Vosh. Like, last time, like, you know, Bad and Planner called him out when he was talking about that he didn't even know what fucking Kosovo and Balkans were. I mean, it's fucking mind-blowing. Like, you know, these are the fucking, like, what do you call it, the leftist intellectual speakers on YouTube for us. Like, what the fuck, bro? You don't even know fucking geography. You don't even know that, like, a French has overseas colonies. Anyway, let's move on. Let's see what, you know, like him talking shit about that, you know, he's justified shooting.
Maybe not. At Destiny, how many traffic violations for your life is forfeit? If you're engaged in incredibly reckless and unsafe behavior, willfully, and you flee the cops once and they get pulled over, if you try to flee again, they should probably shoot you. I think that's probably fair. I
will do everything in my power.
Yeah, so basically this is how the whole, like, he did, like, you know, 50 minutes defending, you know, the shooting, you know. So how is this guy leftist, number one, you know? He's like saying, you know, your life is forfeit, like a 17-year-old kid is forfeit. For 50 minutes, you know, arguing with another guy as well that, you know, that this shooting is justified. So how is this guy leftist, you know? So, you know, like, there's so many car chases in America, and like they don't end up with people shooting people, especially teenagers. Like, you know, so many teens steal cars. Yeah, some of them are like, what do you call? I'm pretty sure ram into other passengers, like, you know, other cars and kill them, and yeah, and they will get arrested them. But, you know, they don't say, look, this is not my fucking Minority Report, all right? You cannot just, like, you know, kill somebody just because, oh, they might do something like that, you know, might escalate to that, you know. I'm not, like, what you call an expert in American law, but even in America, it has to be what you call a dangerous felony. So basically, you must have, what you call, beat up somebody, like, you know, I guess to death, like, I mean, like, you know, violent felony, or, like, you know, stab somebody and, you know, you're walking down the street with a knife or with a gun. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure with a knife as well, they wouldn't hit you because now there's you know, you have a knife. Then, you know, what you call it, you're coming in front of you, there's, like, you know, other people out there in the park side. So yeah, like, you know, the cop would shoot him because, you know, there's going to be, like, you know, so he might take people hostages, he might, you know, kill other people, you know, like, you know, the guy is, you know, it's off his rockers, you know. so in those kind of situations, yeah, like, even though, like, you know, he has his back turned again from the cops and running away in different directions, you will shoot him. But as you can see in the video, the cops were not, like, in danger of their life, and you know, it's not what he call it. Nahel, you know, he didn't previously run over people, and then he was about to run over other people. So, you know, you can't just shoot him. So yeah. So anyway, so without taking the context, look, so this guy doesn't know very little about France. You know, its history, like, you know, it's discriminatory, there's racism and all that stuff, and yeah, and that just shows as well, like, you know, from when he talked about it, like, you know, in overseas territories, and so in French colonies and overseas, even they revolted because they are also, like, you know, this is, like, you know, this is a crescendo. The death of Nahal is a crescendo of yeah, I don't know, like, decades and decades of abuse by the French government of racism and etc. So this crescendoed and that, and the match. And let's not forget as well, you know, the immigrants in France also learn from the French people. The French people as well are not to be fucked with most of the time. You know, they, unlike us Americans, they riot all the fucking time. So for what matters to them, which is, you know, pension reform and etc. What matters to us, you know, the immigrants, our children, our dignity, etc., our religion. So different things. But yeah, we learned from the French as well. They lived in France for a long time. So they will riot for what matters to them, which is their children. Yeah, so, you know, life is not something to just be forfeited like that, you know. Especially by the fucking, by the fucking police, by the government and the law system, you know. It's not them, it's not their job to, to be judged, to fucking executioners, and do fucking minority report that, you know, if this 17-year-old kid who didn't run over anybody, who didn't kill anybody, and all the fucking lies as well on the internet as well, like he saw this, he used this, yeah, like, yeah, he was a little bit rambunctious, he was, he was a little bit of a punk, but that doesn't mean he, like, he was a career criminal, or like a gangster, a straight up gangster, and, okay, but actually, this is a good one. Let's see some fucking examples, okay, of even more dangerous situation in France. This is not the USA, this is in France, where the police handled stuff more eloquently, shall we say. Alright. So there's a French police officer thinks someone takes a woman armed with a double barrel shotgun, so let's check this out. Okay, she's with the gun right here. You have to calm down. You know, like this guy has a fucking Uzi or something. He's not shooting though. Huh. So as you can see here, they have plenty of opportunity to fucking put a bullet in her. The guy, especially over there, like, he has a automatic, he has an automatic gun over there. You know, whatever she has, that's an old antique. It looks like an elephant gun. That'll probably, like, you know, blow a guy's head off too, but it's much slower though. I don't even think that the gunpowders were the bullets would be working anyway. So who knows? But anyway, it looks like some of her grandfather's gun, and yeah, they're trying to calm her down, you know. And just sniping a woman, you know, driving erratically in her car, trying to escape the police. So let's see how it turns out, huh?
Oh putain. Oh putain. Oh la la la.
She's like, look what happens. Hell yeah, look what happens. I don't know what the whole story is about, but why she was carrying a gun. But anyways, I can't judge. Alright, so we have that, you know, a perfect example of French police not shooting. You know, this was America, yeah, they'll probably put a bullet in her, and like people will say it is justified. You know, but yeah, but so here we see, like, you know, even in America, where kids are, like, it happens all the time, joyriding, you know, stealing cars and, you know, taking out, but not getting getting shot by the police. So 12-year-old here.
Going the wrong way on the Del Rey exit.
A 12-year-old boy led sheriff's deputies on a high-speed chase in a stolen car before crashing into another vehicle. The Doña Ana County Sheriff in New Mexico says her office received reports from people who saw the child behind the wheel driving erratically on the highway. When deputies found the car, they say the child did not pull over and continued to speed away. At one point, deputies thought the child was going to stop when he pulled into a parking lot and 4 other teen boys jumped out of the car. But once they dispersed, the driver kept going and eventually crashed into another vehicle. That's when authorities moved in to arrest him.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Sit down! Sit down! We'll talk right now.
So again, yeah, like 12-year-old kid anyway, but yeah, did they shoot him? And he crashed into another fucking car. You know? Did he shoot into the car while they're driving? I don't think that's even the fucking code in that's a standard operating procedure in America. Like, you know, if you have a speeding car, there's standard operating procedure. It's not shoot. Like, not unless the guy is like shooting, you know, what do you call it, gun out the window at the police, or you know he's deliberately mowing down people, they wouldn't fucking have the what do you call it, the legal right to fucking shoot the speeding car. I don't think so. So, you know, they have standing up there, like, you know, the what do you call it, the spikes on the road and etc. They have other things. I don't know what the standard operating procedure is for a high-speed chase, but you know they have it. But it's not just, you know, empty your fucking clips into the fucking car. That's not it, because you don't know who the fuck is in the car. You can't just do that. All right, there's another one.
Teenagers accused in a wild chase in Broward County. It was full of tension today. 6 juveniles were taken away in cuffs for their outbursts. Local 10 News reporter Terrell Fournay is live in Fort Lauderdale to lay out what happened.
Yeah, blatant show of disrespect for the judge and also the courtroom today. There was
10 carried the dramatic moments live. A stolen car leading cops on a high-speed pursuit through Broward County, and then the suspects bailing out, even hopping into another vehicle before bailing out again in Lauderhill. We followed the foot chase through backyards and over fences until deputies cuffed 2 of the 15-year-olds. Today, the pair of teens are answering to a judge on the...
So, again, another, what do you call it, more rambunctious, more, what do you call it, high speed, more high octane, you know, movie like, you know, speed chase in Florida by kids, you know, like this kind of shit happens all the time in America, and rarely few of them like get into, what do you call it, full shootout with the cops. You don't get shot by the cops. Actually, you do, but like... if you don't get shit over the cops, but no, but yeah, these kind of things happen a lot of times in America, and yeah, at the end of the day, it's the judge's job to prosecute you if you run over people, if you kill people accidentally, while you're, you know, you're doing stupid shit like, you know, a high-speed chase against the police or stealing a car, and etc. It's not the cop's job to do that. So another one. Here's a third one. All right. 2 teens stolen car.
Is damaged following a police chase here in the city's Wissinoming section. Authorities say it all started with a carjacking and ended with a crash. Tonight, 2 teenagers are in custody. Tuesday night, and the big story on...
You heard that again. Now a big crash as well. Like, you know, so this is something more severe than what do you call it? Not held it, or maybe, you know, if he didn't get arrested, yeah, something like that would have happened. Who knows? Who the fuck knows what would have happened? That's what I'm saying. You can't play, what do you call it, you're not a god, all right? Justin, you're not a god, you're not a, what do you call it, a soothsayer. You don't see into the fucking future. So it's not the police, it's not the police to make, what do you call it, that kind of calculated decision that, you know, for going from A to fucking, what do you call it, to making a fucking leap to fucking D or E, you know? Okay, you know, he stole a car, he's driving erratically. No, he didn't actually, not even steal a car. He rented the car illegally, driving erratically. Ipso facto, he's going to kill somebody, then I had to kill him. Even our dear Congressman, Darrell Issa, you know, if you guys don't know Darrell Issa, when he was a teenager, or I think when he was I don't know when he old was he, Darrell Issa steals car. San Jose, and allegedly faking the theft of a Mercedes-Benz, selling it to a car dealer, $16,000. And he had a car in his, I heard he had a, what do you call it, he had a gun in his car too, and he didn't get shot. Like, I think he stole a Mercedes. Yeah, 3 auto thefts. God damn it, man. The 1980s. So yeah, this is Darrell Issa, like, you know, Lebanese American. Like, I know, he looks so an Arab American. That was an Arab Frenchman, like, but this one's Christian, I guess, so that makes all the difference. Fuck, get out of the way. One of the fascinating journalists currently come to the White House, who tweeted strong words from Mr. Grant, so paid liar. Get to the stuff, man. So yeah, so in 1971, I confronted Issa, at the time 15-year veteran for Soderbergh. Anyway, man, like, the thing is, like, you know, like, Darrell Issa, involved a Maserati in 72. So Jay Bergey's car 1 month later, he left the army for the first time. Ohio police arrested Issa and his older brother William and with stealing a red Maserati from a Cleveland showroom. The judge eventually dismissed the case. Money pays, powerful family. Mine was a case of mistaken identity. He said, by the time I got home, my brother had been incarcerated. He said, Cleveland Heights is a pretty small town. He was arrested and sent to juvenile for a year, and now he's back to the streets, and the police stopped us. We're about 1,000 feet away. That same year, so basically he's just talking bullshit, like, you know, he's saying that he didn't steal the car, but yeah, but he sold multiple cars, he got arrested all the time, you know, not just in one car. Now he's what he called, he was a successful congressman, I would say. So there you have it, folks. There you have it, Destiny. You know, our congressmen, plenty of teens, you know, do stupid shit. Plenty of teens, you know, take joyride. That's not what he got an excuse to fucking, like, you know, empty the clip on them. Yeah, so clearly these riots were justified. That's what I have to say. Yeah, the shootings were not justified, and what do you call it? We are fucking. I mean, not me, but exactly, but yeah. The immigrant community in France is pissed off. The colonies of France are pissed off, and rightfully so. You know, because it's some bullshit, and like, you know, and fuck Destiny as well. And Abba and Preach, you need to check your boy, man. So, talking all this nonsense. So, you know, all the time you guys just talk about relationships and etc. But yeah, these kind of fucking things count as well. And you guys talk about the Kyle Rittenhouse, and yeah, you need to check your boy on this kind of bullshit. So, that's all I got to say. Peace. Ciao.